What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about ceramic coatings slash graphene coatings. I'm not going to go into a full crazy in-depth thing. I'm actually just going to be talking about what I've found to be the easiest application slash best results product that I've come across. I was just at SEMA. I hinted in that video to you guys what it is, but we're going to go ahead and jump into the three that I'm going to be testing here today. As you can see, I have a paint panel here. It's already been prepped. I polished it. Again, it's not perfect by any means, but it's good, right? So that's one kind of misconception is a lot of people think that in order to apply a ceramic coating or graphene coating, the actual ones that are in these little bottles, that you need to have perfect paint. Now that's not necessarily true. It's ideal, but it's not necessarily true. It'll still adhere to paint that is not perfect. The reason you want perfect paint though is because once you put these products on, you're locking all that, whatever's in the paint, whatever's any scratching and all that kind of stuff, light marring and all that kind of stuff that's in the paint. You apply the ceramic or graphene coating over the top, it's locking that stuff into your panel. So keep that in mind. You want to correct as much as you can before you apply to it. But if you're happy with how your car looks and all you want is the extreme protection of a ceramic or graphene coating, good to go, guys. Just do the basic prep, which is just do a light polish if you can, then do a wipe down with some sort of a paint prep. There's a lot of different brands. I'll link some down in the description for you guys below. You can also use isopropyl alcohol and basically just wipe down the whole entire vehicle. You just want to make sure that there's no grease, wax, any sort of residue that's left on the panel, because that will compromise the adhesion of the coating onto the panel. That's it. Other than that, super, super simple. So number one, guys, is we're going to be looking at Quartz 3.0. So this is Quartz UK 3.0. So this is their kind of known to be their easiest to apply coating. Goes on in all sorts of temperature conditions, humidity, all that kind of stuff. Next up, we will be looking at Crystal Serum Light from Techniq. Now, full transparency, guys, up until this last one that we're going to be looking at, Crystal Serum Light was probably my favorite to work with. We're certified. We're certified installers for OptiCoat. OptiCoat is a fantastic product, like fantastic. However, it doesn't have the hydrophobic slickness that CSL has. CSL, you put it on, you put the bottle on the paint, and it just slips right off. Nothing wants to stick to it. Crystal Serum Light, I think they rate it a 3 to 5 year coating. Quartz UK, I can't remember. I think it's a 3-year coating, if I remember well. But now, guys, the last one that I want to talk to you about, this is the new one. This is the one that I've been playing with and I absolutely love because the application process is so freaking easy. And then also it's a 7-year coating, and that is, again, guys, I've been working with this brand a lot, so that is why I've been testing this, and since I love it so much, I wanted to share it with you guys. It's from Maxshine, and it is their ceramic graphene coating, or graphene ceramic coating. Extremely easy to go on, 7-year protection, 10H hardness. These other two are 9H. So in this video, guys, we're going to go through the application process. I'm not going to be doing a full torture test between these. There's a lot of videos on that kind of stuff, not necessarily with the Maxshine, but in this video, I just want to let you guys know the ease of application. If you're a DIYer and you're nervous about doing a ceramic coating or graphene coating, for me, this is the most dum-dum proof, like simplified, easy solution to do. I love it. So I did a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with this, I did a Range Rover HSE with this, and I did a Bentley Bentayga Speed. So excuse me, Bentley Bentayga Speed. Here's some pictures of the Wrangler Rubicon and the Range Rover. The Bentley Bentayga was a personal customer of mine that they don't like to be shown on the internet. So no picture there, but trust me, guys, beautiful car. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this. I've already polished these. I've already prepped the paint using a paint prep product from Optimum. So they are all good to go. I have these 3 panels, one for Crystal Serum Light, one for the graphene coating from Maxshine, and one for Quartz UK. All right guys, now as I'm going through this, I'm gonna have my phone with me and I'll be filming on my phone kind of tight in to show you some of the rainbowing effect, the hazing and all that kind of good stuff of these coatings. We'll go into the application instructions. Now, application instructions are always kind of 50-50 with me. I think they're done in ideal situations, and sometimes it's not an ideal situation, right? Sometimes the temperature is higher, sometimes it's lower. Sometimes humidity is higher, sometimes it's lower. There are times where it says to leave it on a panel for 1 to 2 minutes. There's times where I've done a coating and you put it on there, it starts flashing immediately, and you need to get it off before you can't. So keep that in mind, guys. All applications are different. That's what makes this graphene coating so easy to use. Even when it flashes, it's easy to remove. So let's get into this. All right, guys, so let's talk price of these coatings. Now, I'm gonna give you the price of all of them in the 50 milliliter bottle because that's what the graphene is, that's what the Techniq is. The Quartz I have here is the 30 mil, but I'm gonna give you the pricing in the 50 mil. So for the Quartz UK 50 milliliter bottle, it runs $79.99. Now that comes in a kit, comes with gloves, comes with an applicator. The applicator is similar to this one. It's just a little harder foam with a soft foam block here. And then you take these little micro suede microfiber towelettes and you wrap it like so, and then you apply the coating to that and use that. I hate these. I do not like these. As you're working, you put this down somewhere else, it comes apart. I don't like these. So if you're gonna be using the Quartz UK, I definitely recommend upgrading your applicator pad. It's just gonna make your life so much easier. The next kind of applicator that I wanna talk to you guys about is these guys from Autofiber. Now, this is a specific, I think they're called the Saver applicator pads. So basically what it is, now usually you can get them smaller, you can get them in a block size about like that, so a third of this whole pad. But basically what it is it has a little, I don't know if it's plastic or what, but there's something right here at the seam that separates the two sides of the applicator. What that does is it prevents the ceramic from seeping all the way through to the other side, wasting the product. Because right, you're only using just the top surface to apply it. If it seeps all the way to the back, that's just wasted product. So these are absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend these. They will be linked down in the description below. Crystal Serum, I'm trying to remember. I think it comes with one of those, but it also comes with one of these types of pads. I can't remember for sure. Now these ones are from Maxshine, and these are great. They're padded all the way through. They have a little slot for your fingers to go inside of. So nice for application. You apply it right onto the pad and go. So because I have multiples of these, I'm gonna be using these pads, these applicators for every single one of these coatings. Now again, every single one of these coatings is gonna come with a type of applicator, and it's gonna come with gloves. Now I have the kit for the graphene ceramic coating from Maxshine right here. So let's go ahead and pop this guy open real quick. I'll just show you an example of what it comes with. I was warned that this is pretty difficult to open, and it is. It's like vacuum sealed almost. So you just gotta kinda work it up, and there we go. So easy enough, guys. You've got your little application card, description, features of the product. You have 2 applicator pads in the kit, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 gloves. So 2 sets of gloves, 2 applicator pads. That's pretty cool. Most of the other companies will just give you 1 set of gloves, 1 applicator. After that, you do have the coating itself right here. So everything's packaged nicely, good to go. So, alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get into this application process. Now, again, we're starting off with Crystal Serum Light from Techniq. Now, guys, there are, like this one, they highly recommend doing a top coat of, it's another product from Techniq called EXO. We're not doing that today because we're just testing the standalone process of each of these. Also, in my experience, Crystal Serum Light goes on very easy. EXO is a little bit tacky when you go to take it off. It's kind of a pain. So, with that said, Crystal Serum Light instructions are prep the whole panel, saturate your applicator pad, rub it in. They say to work in a 2 foot by 2 foot area, or work the body lines of the panel. So we're just doing the small things, so we're fine. Overlapping passes, so you get complete, nice, full coverage, and it also states to buff off immediately. That's why this product is easy to use. You don't have to wait for any cure time, you don't have to wait for anything, any hazing, anything like that. The downside of it is it doesn't instill a lot of confidence that the product is on there properly. So I like to let it sit for a little bit, let it haze up a little bit, little rainbow, and then I'll wipe it out. So here we go. Again, guys, I have my phone here. So I'm gonna get this prepped and I'll try and take some video of each one going on, or the hazing portion of it. All right, guys, so we've got crystal serum light on the applicator. Fingers in, and here we go. Application is easy. Look, I'm just going side by side, then back across. Super, super easy. Now, I don't know what's up with the weather temperature that I have going on right now, but it's already starting to set up. So I'm gonna try and get a quick video of it. So as you can see, it's laying on there. Not really rainbowing yet, but it's feeling a little bit tacky to me with the temperature out, so I'm gonna wipe it up immediately. And you just want to buff out until you don't see any high spots. You want to have good lighting, obviously, when you're doing a ceramic coating. You want to make sure your lighting is fantastic because you want to be able to see those high spots if you come across any. Now I wiped it. I'm flipping my towel to a nice dry side, doing a final wipe to make sure that I'm not leaving anything behind. And we're good to go. Number one, CSL, done. Guys, you can see, like I said, that is a fantastic product and it's very easy to use. Super hydrophobic, it's very, very slick. You'll feel that when you apply it. So this product, guys, is for the 50 milliliters is $109.95 or something like that, basically 110 bucks. You can buy it in a 30 milliliter size as well. 30 milliliter will definitely get you around your car. 50 if you have a really large vehicle, get that to be safe. But so anyways, guys, it's looking fantastic. Let me go ahead and grab my phone again and bring you guys in to see the final result of the crystal serum. Now, again, the paint wasn't perfect. You can see those scratches in there. This is a panel from a body shop. So it was actually in a dumpster. I pulled it out and polished that area. As you can see, some of the other spots, I mean, it's hammered, right? So considering, it's actually looking pretty good. So I'm not doing a full gloss test and all that kind of stuff. Again, guys, if you want me to do that, I can. Just let me know in the description down or in the comments down below, and we can do that. It's just there's a lot of videos out there already doing that. I just want to cover the ease of application here for you. Alrighty, guys, on to number two. We're going to be using the Maxshine Graphene Ceramic Coating. Now, because it's graphene, there's kind of usually a darker tint to it. So with graphene, actually with any of them, you want to make sure you shake it well, but especially with the graphene. So shake it up really, really well. And I'm going to show you guys just why I love this product so much. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Go ahead and pour some onto the applicator pad. And you can see it is kind of a grayish color as opposed to just completely clear. So I'm going to saturate it pretty good right now. Usually I'll do that for my first application and then it's just a couple of drops after that. But go ahead, same thing, guys. We're going to go ahead and do the application. Let me grab my phone again. And here we go. So it goes on, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going on thick, but the coverage is very, very thick. But it definitely does not feel thick like as I'm applying it. It just feels nice and smooth. And with this product now, I didn't even read the directions to you guys, so I apologize. But with this product, you just want to make sure you get nice coverage. And then I typically just like to wait until it hazes, or until it rainbows. So right now it's not quite rainbowing. If you look up here, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's starting to rainbow up here a little bit. There you go, the whole thing's starting to rainbow. I'm not picking it up very well on my phone, which I apologize for. I thought by setting up that light it would help, but it's really not. There you go, there you go. You can kind of see it in here, starting to rainbow, turn color. But there's just no rush with this product, guys. It's like it sets up nicely and then it allows you to remove it nicely. It's not a tacky feeling removal. It's just really, really nice. So let's see if I can get some of the rainbowing. There you go. You guys can kind of see it in the light now. There you go. It's starting to rainbow up really, really well. The reason I like this so much, guys, is with the CSL, they do say remove it directly or immediately. And again, depending on the temperature outside, the humidity, all that kind of stuff, that can be a little bit concerning, because if it starts to flash too fast, then you're gonna have issues. With this one, it's a slow flash process, and it's just really, really easy to work with. So you can see, I hope you guys can see that now. It's really starting to rainbow. You can see all the coloring in the diffuser box of my light right up here. So there you go. And again, guys, I'm still in no rush. I'm just chilling. Very, very nice and easy. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and let that sit. We're just gonna let it sit and let it sit and let it sit. You know, it's ready. I can wipe it off now. It's rainbowed up very nicely. But we're gonna let that sit just to prove how easy this is, and how, obviously you wanna work as, quickly as you can, but if you miss a spot or whatever else, it makes it easy to go back and buff it out. So while this is setting up more, you can see all the rainbowing in it now, big time. While that's setting up more, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Quartz UK. Really quickly, as I'm talking about this, guys, the Maxshine retails for $99. It's a 7-year coating, 10H, which is a harder coating and a longer lasting coating than the other two. Again, $99.99, but if you use my code, I'm JoshV15, it will get you 15% off. So that brings it down to what, 85 bucks for an absolutely fantastic coating that I'm really, really enjoying. So let's move on to Quartz UK. All right, guys, Quartz UK, last one. We're gonna shake it up a little bit, remove the top. So same deal, we're all shook up, apply it to the pad. Again, you see that one's just nice and clear. And we're gonna go ahead and apply this right over here. So it feels a little bit thinner than the Maxshine did. But again, the Maxshine, I guess, like I said, it didn't feel thick, but it also didn't feel thin. So this one definitely feels thinner than that. It's easy, really smooth and easy to apply. So we'll let that stay on there for a second. Now with this one, guys, I usually like to let it sit a little bit. Now I think they give you a time limit on theirs, on the instructions. But like I said, guys, time limits are kind of silly to me because different conditions call for different things. So as you can see, it's already starting to rainbow up and haze out. This one though, you do need to buff it off in a timely manner. Otherwise you can get high spots. Again, this is their easiest one, but for me, it's not as easy as the Maxshine is. So it rainbowed very, very quickly. As you can see, the rainbow effect on the Maxshine now is just beautiful, just like an oil slick. And the Quartz is doing a great job as well. But that's pretty much ready to go. I don't want to let that sit much longer because I do get nervous about it leveling out, or not leveling out too much and then being a pain to wipe up. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff that one out, and then we'll do the Maxshine after that, just to show you how long that one can actually sit. All right, guys, so I'm just waiting another second or two before buffing this out, but it looks pretty much good to go. So here we go. This is a nice clean microfiber towel. Wipe up is very, very nice because I timed it well. Now this one, again, it can be a little bit less of a, or more of a pain to wipe out. Again, all three of these are consumer based. You can buy them. It's not a pro grade coating. You don't have to be certified to get them. So they're all made to be relatively easy. I'm just saying that because of this Maxshine's ability to sit for so long, get crazy, crazy rainbowing. I'm actually gonna pick up my phone again here, guys, and show you just how much of a rainbow effect there is on this stuff right now. And I don't know how much time's passed, but that thing's been sitting there for a good amount of time. So let's go ahead and buff it out. And as you can see, it's just coming up right back up. No high spots, super, super easy. Flip the towel. And we're good to go. Fantastic. Alrighty guys, so application was a breeze, really, for all three of them. It's just the fact that that Maxshine product can sit on there for so long and then still wipe up with no issues. That is why it's my favorite now. It's still a newer product. The graphene coatings are newer to the market. They're the latest and greatest technology for paint coatings and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people are still a little bit on the fence about them. They don't know, like, is all the hype real? For me, there's a video. I'll link it down below. You guys should go check it out. It's from Pan the Organizer and Fab Automotive Detailing. They did like a little co-op video, and they tested a couple different coatings. I think they tested Ethos graphene coating, a coating from Chemical Guys, and a coating from Adams Polishes, their graphene coating. And they did a full test, a full torture test, they set the panel on fire, and it showed amazing, amazing protection. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna let these cure up. We'll touch base on this again later down the road. Like I said, guys, if you want to see a full torture test, let me know, and we can do that. All right, guys, so just for fun, I'm gonna take a bottle. Obviously, you're supposed to let these cure up longer, but I'm just gonna test the hydrophobic, the slickness of these right off the bat. So we're gonna start off, again, the contact angle is a little different because the panel is curved, but right off the bat, guys, we have the Crystal Serum Light. In my experience, this is the slickest of them all. I mean, honestly, I was expecting it to come this way, and it's just going whichever way it wants because it's so slick. Maxshine's Graphene Coating, a little bit more grab, definitely a little bit more grab, but that's actually pretty common. Most of them, like I said, the OptiCoat has way more grab. It doesn't feel super slick. It gives amazing protection. It's just not as slick as that CSL. CSL is kind of known for being super, super slick right off the bat. Last one, Quartz UK. I don't know if that's fair. Let's go a little more angled. So you have to give it a little more angle to get this one to go. So for slickness, guys, I would say that the Quartz UK and the Maxshine Graphene Coating are probably similar. Longevity and hardness of the graphene is more. It's a harder coating, it'll last longer. CSL, again, guys, I've told you, in the past, CSL has been my favorite to actually work with. Again, I'm certified by OptiCoat and I do love their coatings, but I charge an absolute premium for those. They have a 7-year coating. It's a 2-step process. They actually have a 10-year coating now as well, but they're professional grade. You guys can't get them. They're not easy to get, so you have to be certified. For coatings that you can get, the ease of application of that Maxshine Graphene, the fact that you get 7 years of protection, 10H hardness, it's fantastic. It's my new go-to for the budget ceramic coating for my customers. You still charge a good amount. It's still an expensive process, but that's my new favorite. So let's sit down and talk about each one of these real quick, and then we'll be done. So as you guys can see, each one of these has super, super duper clarity. They just look great. Again, that's mostly due to the polishing before. These do enhance gloss and things like that as well. But overall, the most of the reason it looks so good is because of the polishing beforehand. So keep that in mind. Some people think that ceramic coatings enhance the paint, and it's true, they do. It's true, they do add some depth of gloss and all that kind of stuff. However, if you just put it onto crappy paint, it's still not gonna be great. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, guys, so there you have it. 3 coatings, 2 of them your kind of staple ceramics that have been around and are very, very loved by many, many people. And then a new one from Maxshine. It's a graphene-based coating, and like I said, I'm really, really enjoying it. Application process between all of these guys, no matter what the instructions say, it's not a perfect science on application, and you want to watch the leveling and the hardness of, or the tackiness of the coating. Usually you can, as you're looking at it, you can tell. With the Maxshine, I don't normally let it rainbow up that much. That looked like dry oil. Oh, that's a silly thing to say. Oil always kind of looks wet, but it looked like a dry rainbow on the panel, and it was still easy to wipe up. Didn't leave any high spots. Fantastic. If I were to do that with Quartz UK, if I let that sit on there longer, it gets very grabby when you're removing it. And even though you can still remove it when it gets grabby, it's a headache and it scares you. It really does. You're like, oh, did I mess this up? I'm gonna have to polish this thing back out and remove it to reapply it. CSL is pretty easy to use, guys. Like they said in the instructions, you can just apply and then wipe off immediately. I like to let it sit for a tiny bit just to give myself some ease of knowing that it's on there and it's curing actually into the panel. But like I said, guys, I mean, I let that Maxshine product sit on there for quite some time and it did an amazing job. So now I do love, I love OptiCoats. products, I love CSL. CSL is still a fantastic product, and the benefit with them is that it is available at a lot of detail shops. So if you guys are in a pinch and you need a coating, you can find your local detail shop. Techniq's crystal serum light's probably gonna be there. Same goes for the Quartz UK. They're very well known, they've been around forever, they're gigantic brands, and they are available in a lot of places. The Maxshine, it's gonna be a little harder to find. You're gonna have to order it. So just keep that in mind. They do ship out of California. So depending where you're at, you know, just base your lead times appropriately for whatever coating you have coming up. But that's it, guys. I hope that helps you. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about graphene, really. Again, it's a newer technology, and I'm excited to really test them out. Like I said, I have 3 vehicles that I also maintain regularly, so I'm going to be watching it and seeing just how much protection, how long, how hydrophobic it is down the road. So that's it, guys. I hope that helps you. Easiest ceramic coatings to apply, ceramic/graphene coatings. Here they are. Hope that helps. Make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and turn on that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.